Hey, and welcome to day 4 of the 7-day flexibility challenge. 7 days of yoga flows that will help you with your overall flexibility. Each video is about 20 minutes or 25 minutes, and we go through all flexibility goals like splits, middle splits, back bends, and so on. Today we're going to be working on opening up those hips and increasing flexibility in your glute area. So if you're ready, we're going to do a very grounded practice today. So make sure you're very warmed up for this, and we'll get straight on the mat and straight into our easy pose. So once we're here, we're just going to inhale, bring our arms up, lengthen in our spine, and exhale, dive it all down. Just gently warming up and stretching out the hips. You can always add a rock side to side here, or just stay still like I am. And now inhale, exhale. We're gonna reach to one side, so diagonally. You're gonna feel this a little bit more in your outer hip. And just breathing here. In all poses, you wanna do nice deep breaths. And now inhale, exhale. We're gonna come to the other side. So reaching towards your other knee or away from your knee, and just hold here. Thinking about releasing in that hip, allowing yourself to sink and melt down in this position. And now, let's just make our way back to center, holding for a quick moment, and then slowly coming up. We're just going to switch out the legs here, so bring your other leg and foot in front, and we'll repeat that one more time. So inhale those arms up, lengthen in that spine, exhale as you bring it all down, trying to bring that forehead to the ground. I'm really trying to keep that spine lengthened here. Try not to curve or bend in the back as you go down. And now inhale, exhale. Let's reach to one side. You can start with the other side now, and just hold. Still keeping that nice straightness in the back. Try not to bend or curve in the back. And now one more inhale up and exhale. Let's come to the other side. Stretching and reaching forward, lengthening in that spine. And nice inhales and exhales here. And now release, and we'll come back to center, and then just come slowly up, bit by bit. And then bending your knees, and we're going to come around and into our child's pose. Our first one, bringing those hips back and reaching forward. Also a very nice gentle stretch for the hips, the lower back. You can rock side to side if you'd like, just to warm up the hips and open them up a little bit more. You can even open up your hips here. Good. And now let's just come onto all fours. Inhale, exhale, tuck our toes under, coming to our downward facing dog. And first just walking it out nice and slow, just to warm up those calves a little bit, especially if you're doing this in the morning. You might feel very, very tight in those calves and in the hamstrings. So just a good way to get into the flow. Now bring both heels down. Nice long neck, fingers are spread wide. Take a nice inhale in. And as we exhale, we're just going to bring that left leg up into our one-legged dog, keeping the knee bent, holding first, and then we're going to come for some nice hip circles now. And up, and around, and up, trying to make them nice and big here, lubricating the hip joint, and around, and up, and one more, and up, and now let's just hold it in center. And now let's just bend that knee, bring it forward, bringing your left pinky toe to your right hand and lowering down into our pigeon pose. Hands forward and into spider fingers. Let's inhale up and exhale coming down. Moving like a wave here and then coming back down. Inhale up and exhale. Let's just lower down now. Holding, opening up that hip, allowing it to release with each exhale. Almost there. Just keep those deep breaths going. And now last breath here. And then we're just slowly going to bring ourselves back up. First the hands and then the upper body. We're going to bring that right leg up and around and into our shoelace, so stacking the knees on top of each other. Now inhale, exhale, coming down. You can bring your hands to the sides or in front of you, whatever feels good for you. And if you can't go down with your body today, that's all right. Just get into the most comfortable position you can and just hold. Now just take a nice deep inhale, exhale. Let's slowly make our way back up. And now grounding your right foot and just turning towards it, stretching your left leg under, and then just bringing yourself back into a downward facing dog. And let's walk it out first, just walking out any soreness or any tension we might be feeling. It's perfectly normal to feel very sore once you come out of a difficult position. And now just bring those heels down and hold. See if you can go a little bit more here, more into the heels, more into the upper back and shoulders. And now let's lift our right leg up, keeping the knee bent. And now coming for those nice hip circles, around and back up, and around, back up, and around and up. Good, hold it here. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, bring ourselves into our pigeon position. And I'm just going to turn around so you can see me better. So opening up that hip as much as you want. Hands forward and into spider fingers. Let's inhale up and exhale, coming down. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale. Let's reach our arms forward and just hold here. Consciously inhaling into the outer hip and into the hip flexor, and consciously trying to release, allow your body to let go. Let's take one last inhale, exhale. See if you can go a little bit more before we release. And now let's just come up with our upper body. Bring that left leg up and around, stacking the knees on top of each other. Just moving around until you're in that sweet spot, and then lowering down. Allowing your body to go down as much as you can. Let gravity take you there with each breath. We're almost finished here. See if you can go a little bit more into this position. Allow that breath to help you to get down. And now last breath. And now let's just slowly come right back up, grounding that left foot, stretching and extending your right leg, and back into our downward facing dog. And once again, let's just hold here. Nice long neck. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. And now inhale, exhale, bring that left foot in between your hands, coming for our low lunge. So drop that back knee. Grounding the hands, and let's inhale, look up. Exhale, coming to our half split on the heel, flexing the foot. Inhale, low lunge, lift that chest. Exhale, flexing the foot, half split. Inhale, coming forward, and exhale, coming back. And now let's just come back to our low lunge, heel toeing that left foot to the outside of the mat, and then just bringing our balance onto that pinky toe. So just opening up that foot, and we're just gonna rock side to side, back and forth, just warming up that hip and the hip flexor. Beautiful. Now let's just stay still. You can lift your back knee if you'd like to make it a little bit more advanced, or keep the knee grounded. And we're just going to come on to our elbows, really stretching out that hip flexor and opening up the hip. Our foot is still in the same position, so on the pinky toe, opened up. By doing this, you really feel it in your outer hip. You can always ground the foot if this feels way too weird on your ankle. Just take every position as you'd like. I'm just here to guide you, but you know your body best. And just inhale and exhale here. Use that breath to help you and to guide you here. And now lifting our head, grounding our hands, and coming out of this position by extending and lifting our right knee. And we're just going to hop forward, bringing it under as if we would go into a shoelace, but we're coming to a log pose. So bringing that left foot onto the right knee and opening it up. And we're just going to start with some pulsing here. So just pushing onto that knee, pushing it down and releasing it. Just warming it up here. Good, nice gentle pulses here, nothing too forceful. And now just holding that knee down. You can stay here or you can join me by coming down. Nice inhale, exhale as you lower down. And just holding, trying to bring that head as close as you can to the ground. And like I said, if you want to stay up in this position or come to a shoelace pose, if that's easier for you, then please do that. And let's just take a nice inhale, exhale as we round the back, slowly coming back up. And then just releasing our feet and bringing the feet together into a butterfly pose. And we're just going to beat the knees up and down just to release the hips a bit. Good. Let's just bend our knees, come around and into our downward facing dog once more. Inhale, a nice long exhale. Inhale your right foot forward, exhale as you lower the back knee down. Let's inhale, look up, and exhale, coming to our half split. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, extending that knee. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, flex the foot. And now inhale, let's just come forward and just heel toe our foot to the outside of the mat, bringing the balance onto the pinky toe and opening up that foot. And once again, let's just come all the way down. You can always lift your back knee to make this position a little bit more difficult. Just keep breathing here. Keep your focus on the present moment, on that breath and the sensations of your body. Be aware of what you feel here. Be aware if you can release tension. And be aware of any pains. And just breathe. Last inhale, and as we exhale, we're slowly going to come up, lift that back knee up, and just hop it under your right leg. Bringing ourselves to that log pose, so your right foot on top of your left knee, and we'll just pulse out that knee a little bit, just gently pulling it down. Taking your time here. listening to your body. And now inhale, exhale, let's bring ourselves down. Just hold here. Like I said before, you can always stay with your body up if this feels way too intense for the moment. Just be aware of how you feel. Don't let your ego push you past your limits. Have patience with your body and allow it to release when it's ready. So inhale, exhale, let everything go. And now, let's just make our way back up and back into our butterfly pose, so feet and heels together. And we'll come for those butterfly wings, so just beating the knees up and down, releasing any tension in the hip area. And now inhale, let's lengthen in that spine. Exhale, wave-like motion coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And inhale, up. Exhale, melt down. And now let's just hold here. Bringing those elbows to the ground or extending our hands forward. And just allowing gravity to take us down here. No forceful pushing. Just use your breath. Inhale into those hips. Exhale, consciously release. And just keep doing that, focusing on that breath. Last and final breath here, our final pose. And slowly up, and we'll come for butterfly wings one last time, just to release any tension. Beautiful. Now just release. And we are finished with this practice. I thank you all so much for joining me here on day 4, and I'll see you all tomorrow for day 5. Namaste.